The Property Clause of the United States Constitution gives Congress the power to make laws for federal lands. In Minnesota versus Block, we'll see whether the Property Clause also gives Congress the power to regulate activities on private and state-owned lands. In 1964, an area of over 1 million acres of wilderness in Superior National Forest in Minnesota was identified as a federally designated wilderness, known as the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness. The federal government owned 90% of the land in the wilderness area. The state of Minnesota owned most of the remaining land and owned all the submerged land under the wilderness area's lakes and rivers. In 1978, Congress enacted the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness Act to ensure that the wilderness area would remain in its natural state to enhance the public's enjoyment of the wilderness. After considerable testimony and debate about the impact of motorboats and snowmobiles on the environment, canoeists, and hikers, Congress created Section 4 of the Act. Section 4 prohibited motorboats on most of the lakes in the wilderness area and also limited the number of snowmobile tracks. The state of Minnesota, the National Association of Property Owners, and multiple businesses and individuals sued the United States through Secretary of Agriculture John Block to challenge the constitutionality of the act. The state argued that Congress exceeded its authority under the Property Clause by regulating activities on non-federal lands. The district court upheld the act as a valid exercise of Congress's power under the Property Clause. The state and the other parties appealed to the United States Court of Appeals for the Eighth Circuit as part of 3 consolidated cases.